My name is Ohio Bloodlust from Good Guy Gaming, and we are checking in on the current state of the Master Chief Collection. Is it broken? Is it too late to start? These questions are asked all the time, and we thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys the rundown on what's going on. So hopefully this video gives you an idea of where the game stands as of right now. We will also cover some of the game's best features, and we will try to prepare you for the upcoming release of Halo 5 Guardians.
Triple kill.
So sit back, take notes, and let's dive into one of the biggest and slightly controversial games of 2014. Now, I'm sure you all heard the reasons why you shouldn't play Halo the Master Chief Collection. So what about now? Is it fixed? Should you play it? And honestly, the answer is yes. Overall, the game, as it stands, is really good. I've completed 5 campaigns on Legendary, I've played over 250 hours in multiplayer and earned some of the hardest achievements. I can't say it's always been a walk in the park, but almost a year later, the game is where it should have been when it launched. While MCC had a lot of problems at first, 343 has done a pretty good job of fixing the game, and for the most part it functions pretty well. That's not to say it's perfect, and there are still many bugs and glitches. For example, some games at any random time can just end. There are serious frame rate issues during multiplayer and split screen, hit registration in some games can be a bit off, and some players are experiencing achievements not unlocking right away. But the current list of problems is significantly smaller than what it once was. The truth is, this game has a lot to offer. So whether if you are new to the franchise or a returning Spartan, you should easily find countless hours of entertainment.
Overkill. Killing spree. Gain the lead.
The question about population of MCC comes up quite often. In fact, we don't really know because the game doesn't display a population count. My guess is that MCC has a large population. In the beginning, it did have a lot of bad press, that's true. But now that it's being bundled with the Xbox Ones, and the fact that the game retails so cheaply at $30, there's just no way the population is low. Typically, however, for me matchmaking times aren't very long.
Energy sword's ours. Great shot.
If you are getting into the Master Chief Collection to prepare for Halo 5, there are a lot of things to do. Foremost, if you want the full story of Halo, what better place to start than playing through the campaigns? MCC has 5 campaigns, and in my opinion, Halo has always been the pinnacle of gaming. The campaigns have great polish, fantastic gameplay, and tons of couch co-op. Grab a friend, take a weekend, and bust through it. You should know that Halo 1 through 3 was a trilogy, so if you can only play through one campaign, at least play through Halo 4 because its story will bleed into Halo 5. If you are a Spartan who's got a good grasp of Halo, don't forget to play Spartan Ops. It's a Halo 4 side mission that has a pretty good story that will no doubt influence the events of Halo 5. If you are more into the online multiplayer and would like to get acclimated to how Halo 5 might play, the most similar experiences MCC has to offer is that of Halo 2 Anniversary and Halo 4. Playing a bit of Destiny may help out too. What you accomplish in MCC may reflect what rewards you get in Halo 5. That's right, by earning specific achievements, you can unlock armor that will be used in Halo 5.
And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet! Hoorah!
The Master Chief Collection is packaged with all 4 main Halo title games and their corresponding DLC. That means you get every multiplayer map, every emblem, and every piece of armor. Everything that once was earned is now completely unlocked from day 1. Remember that Halo 2 multiplayer map called Foundation? Well, back in the day you had to finish the Halo 2 campaign to play on it, but in MCC that map is already unlocked. As an apology for MCC's terrible launch, 343 handed out a Halo 2 anniversary map called Relic to all users. Additionally, Halo 3 ODST was given to Day 1 players and can now be purchased for $5. ODST is a great but smaller campaign that features unique storytelling elements unseen in the franchise.
Take my advice, rookie. You ever fall for a woman? Make sure she's got balls.
It is a steal at $5 and without a doubt should be purchased.
Someone dispatch that sniper!
When it comes to the Halo campaigns, a lot of newcomers ask, where do I start? In what order do I play the games? It's pretty simple. Obviously you have Halo 1 through 4, and if you've never played the Halo games, definitely start there. Well, what about ODST? And that's where it gets kind of tricky. Halo 3 ODST takes place around the end of Halo 2 or the beginning of Halo 3, so I suggest playing Halo 1, 2, ODST, 3, and 4. Halo 1 and Halo 2 on MCC are anniversary editions of the game. In both games you can toggle between old graphics and new graphics, and in Halo 2 by switching graphics, the sound and music design also switches. Playing solo through the campaigns can be a fun challenge, but you may need some help. Those jackal snipers are no joke. Thankfully, you can bring a few friends with you while exploring Halo. Halo 1 and Halo 2 are 2 players max, that can be local or online. Halo 3 and Halo 4 is 4 player max with 2 player local and up to 4 online. Just recently, a group of friends and I played Halo 3 campaign over Xbox Live, and we noticed some serious lag and frame drops. This could have been a lot of factors, including player internet connections or the lack of dedicated servers for MCC. It wasn't unplayable, but your experience may differ. We talked a lot about campaign, but what about multiplayer? Out of the gate, MCC comes packed with full of over 100 multiplayer maps across all games. Over the years, the developer would often remake the maps for the next big Halo game, so you'll definitely run into a lot of duplicate maps. I'm looking at you, Lockout. While MCC boasts the huge map count, not all maps are in fact included within the multiplayer playlists. That means there are maps that you'll never get to play on outside of customs, which is a huge bummer because we're missing out on some high-profile maps like Halo 1's Boarding Action or the mysterious Halo 2 map Backwash. This is something I would like to see changed because even if the maps aren't great or they play awkwardly, we should still be able to experience them. While playing multiplayer, you will have the opportunity to vote for a map. There are many reasons why the voting system isn't great, but the best way to get the game type and map that you want is to vote and use your headset to communicate. All maps can be played in customs, and you can forge on some as well. The multiplayer playlists have been evolving ever since launch. There are cross-game playlists like Big Team Battle and Slayer. There are game-specific playlists like Halo 1, Halo 2 Classic, Halo 2 Anniversary, and so on, where you will strictly only play on those engines. Some playlists feature ranks. The highest rank is 50, and you can see your current rank here. Playlists that don't have ranks will just say unranked. MCC did not feature ranks at first, and sometimes they aren't all that reliable. You can still play with people drastically above your rank, or in some extreme cases, players have reported complete rank resets. I wouldn't put too much stock into trying to achieve the highest rank, just play and have some fun. So how do you manage your control settings when there are 5 different games to play? Thankfully 343 included some nice customization for controls. It is very important to set up controls before playing campaign or multiplayer. Presets are available to choose from, or you can customize your own, and even set standards for across all games. Halo 3 has items that you can pick up and then use, so make sure you're aware of what button activates those. Additionally, Halo 4 has armor abilities that will have to be activated as well. While we're on the topic of Halo 4, we should discuss loadouts. Halo 4 and Spartan Ops have loadouts. These are customizable weapons, perk options, and armor abilities that allow you to change up how you play the game. You'll want to set these up as soon as possible because without doing so, you will be at a disadvantage. Definitely take a moment to read over all the perks as well, as they offer some serious advantages such as unlimited sprint, extra ammo, and less EMP time. Again, Halo 4 and Spartan Ops are the only games that use loadouts, but you should still spend time setting them up because Halo 4 is often played in big team. One last thing about Halo 4 and loadouts. Sometimes when you play on a Halo 4 map, the game type will be labeled as Infinity Slayer or just Slayer. This is an indication if you are able to use your own customized loadouts or use the predefined loadouts of Halo 4. Regular Slayer is more akin to traditional Halo, as no one has armor abilities or perks. Also, when Halo 4 first launched, it featured ordnance drops. However, in MCC there are no drops, so do not use perks that benefit ordinances. If you haven't played a recent Halo game, then you're missing out on one of the coolest features of all time. Theater mode lets you go back and rewatch old multiplayer games, but not just from your perspective. You can view any player's perspective, and it doesn't even have to be a player. You pretty much control a camera in this digital space, and you can go anywhere and watch anything. In theater mode, you can watch how you accidentally got a triple kill with a long-range grenade toss, or you can find out how your teammate found that best sniper perch. I like to use theater mode because it gives me an opportunity to tell a story. I use the camera to create interesting shots that are kind of like little movies within a game. I'm a huge fan of theater mode, and I am legitimately surprised that other games don't offer this feature. Custom games have been a fan favorite for a long time. Over the past 10 years, players have been creating game types that are unique, ridiculous, and almost always hilarious. In fact, most game types featured in the Action Sack playlist were originated by Halo players. In MCC, you can create and share custom game types and maps. If you find players and friends who play customs, you may never even play online multiplayer.
Double kill. New zombie. Triple kill. New zombie. Overkill. New zombie. Kill. Tech.
Similar to theater mode, Forge is a modern feature that allows players to create customized maps. Oftentimes, this is used in conjunction with customs. In Forge, you can place objects, weapons, and vehicles. You can also build structures, doors, and the like. Anything you can think of, you can basically create. I use Forge to roam around levels to find weapon spawns, jumps, and power-ups. Because you can spawn in a variety of things, I usually take the time to familiarize myself with weapons and vehicles. I find Forge to be a very user-friendly and incredible tool. So that's it, Halo the Master Chief Collection. In my opinion, the game has a lot to offer. It's being bundled with the Xbox One, it's always on sale, there's just no reason not to pick this game up. And I hope that new players aren't too put off by the negative, though not unwarranted criticism of this game and Halo. My advice is just try it. Even today, the game isn't perfect. I think players are giving the game a second chance, and rightfully so. And again, I hope that maybe this video has helped in some way, whether that's preparing for Halo 5 or getting used to all the features within MCC. We hope to see you on the battlefield, and remember, use that microphone. Halo can be a very social and fun game when players communicate. For Good Guy Gaming, this is Ohio Bloodlust, and if you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel. Well, that's it for us, and until next time, good gaming.